This is our little Volkswagen Lupo, and it's really slow. So here we go, part 1 of the Lupo build. The first task is to remove the bumper, lights and slam panel to gain access to that tiny 1 litre engine. So, last jobs still to do. Most of the loom is out. Oop. It's still connected in there, which goes behind the dashboard. I started in the dashboard to get the bottom part of it out. The clutch, gear linkage is down there somewhere. Drive shafts, exhaust, all still need to come off. And then we'll be able to get the engine out. It's not very heavy, so hopefully we'll be able to lift it out. So, see how well that goes. So now the exhaust is off, you get a slightly better look. Linkage, where is it? Dog bone, drive shaft. Off. Two little cool things on the Lupo. Embossed gearbox cover and little race car air duct things. One good thing about little cars, so it's now 10 past 10. We have got clutch off, fuel lines off, exhaust off, gear linkages off, dog bone mount off, that drive shaft's undone, that drive shaft's still connected, both of the lower arms are disconnected, so hopefully we'll be able to pop them out of their cups, but we'll do that tomorrow. So the boys will be here tomorrow. Give me a hand. See you tomorrow. Right, we're back. The plan is undo the top engine mounts, put it on this little skate and wheel it out. Let's do it. So the last step of removal was the engine and gearbox mount, undoing those and then sliding it out on the trolley. We had a bit of trouble with the passenger side drive shaft, but once we got that free, the engine came out easily. You go. That's it. Go. You're out. Oh. Come on. Da, da, da. And it's out. Wasn't too bad in the end, apart from one of the drive shaft bolts was still in a couple of threads, so that's why we had a bit of trouble getting it out. But there it is. We'll keep the engine because we'll need the loom for things like the throttle and some other bits and bobs. So what I've done is I've taken all the loom off of the engine. So you've got this one here, which is mostly for the injectors and bits and bobs. And this bit here is a bit more substantial. I think this probably should go back onto the loom that's on the car, because that is for the starter motor and the alternator. So I'll plug that back into the car loom, because we are going to need to probably splice together the loom from this engine and the car onto the new engine. So it's going to be important that we have all these bits. I've labelled them up the best I can. So we'll go from there. I've also made a start on the dashboard. We're still undecided whether to take the heater matrix out and go full race car, or whether to keep the original Lupo clocks, or maybe even do a dashboard conversion to something else. But we will need to get to behind it for things like the pedals, so it will have to come out. So the next mission is to find a donor car. Loads of options for engine swaps for these Lupos. We're going for something a little bit different, so it should be quite cool, quite exciting. So that's it for part 1. If you enjoyed it, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.